I know you said earlier you had 7 ways of getting anal. Can you? What are those ways?
For that one, you have to please subscribe to Modern Success, the VIP membership pro.
We got to get a little more lubricated for that.
Yeah. So what's going on with these glasses, Jared? Why are you wearing glasses all of a sudden, brother?
So I can see better.
No, these are for recording, aren't you?
Not at all. What makes you say that?
Wow.
Yeah, he shows up to me. He shows up to fucking brunch or whatever, and he goes, huh? And I'm like, you're recording me? He goes, damn it.
But I got Rochelle.
Dude, there's a fucking flashing light on there.
I got Rochelle, though. She didn't see it. The waitress didn't know. She didn't say anything. I'm recording.
Trying to trick people?
Yeah.
She just thinks that you're trying to do like a tractor beam.
I'm just doing
It's a
POV
fucking
now.
pulsating light.
I'm never having sex again without these glasses going. It's POV.
Have you tried it yet?
What?
Have you tried it yet?
No, that's a great idea. Come on.
It's really good.
Is that how they like do it? Do they do the glasses, or they do the guy holding the camera?
Now, maybe
I don't
they're
know.
doing the glasses.
We gotta get behind the scenes.
Yeah.
See what's really.
This is weird.
Better head up to Boston. See what's really going on up there.
This is weird. Jared having sex with the glasses, lights shining.
How about the Game of Thrones chick?
What?
Reading
Oh my God.
reading the book
Oh, you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
When I dropped him off with his
with a
suitcase.
suitcase. You're like, if you guys have a history.
Why did you have a suitcase to have sex with the girl?
Why'd you
Because
challenge
he was
me?
leaving.
I
He was leaving.
Thursday.
So you showed up to meet a girl off of Tinder with a suitcase.
With a suitcase without any explanation.
He's just like,
Never showed up.
he's like, I'm the party brigade.
We should do that. We should bring a suitcase out with us tonight to the bar.
I could do it. You understand
And the
every
suitcase?
time
Little-
you've challenged me on anything, I've made it work. You challenged me on Cumber Blasting on the baseball game. You challenged me to strip in the furniture store.
I did challenge you to furniture store to store.
I make it work. I'm
Jared stripping in a furniture store single-handedly ended my relationship. That's the reason I became single, yeah.
Because of that?
Yeah.
You
It was
extended
a
our
whole
trip
chain of
to San
events.
Diego?
Yeah,
what was
it's
the
like
what was the chain of events? Let's
Yeah,
hear
what
it.
happened?
Chain of events was we were there for John's birthday.
San Diego.
Yeah, we were in San Diego for John's birthday, and we were scheduled to leave the next day, and Jarrett was doing stand-up and said if
Yeah.
Albert joins me and does a stand-up 5 minutes also, oh no, you were trying to get Albert to stay.
He didn't want to do
Right.
it. I'm
You
like,
didn't want to
come
do
on,
it. You're trying to get him to stay.
fly back to Florida.
And Albert said if you go start stripping in the furniture store,
it's
take
One
off,
arm of clothing every
take,
minute.
yeah,
until you
take
got
off
your
an article of
boxers.
clothing every minute for 5 minutes in the furniture store, then he'll extend. And then I got peer pressured into staying, which angered my girlfriend at the time into eventually a
Because you
fight.
stayed another night. That broke it off because she's like, I'm so mad you stayed extra.
Yeah, the
Red flag?
relationship was perfect, and that's what did it.
Yeah, confirmed
That was
red
the
flag?
straw that broke the camel's
Guys,
back.
never stay longer.
Never
apparently.
go
That
to
was
San Diego.
San Diego, man. That's
Come to my restaurant. Never order BLT.
That's, man, you think when girls make those decisions, it's really that, or there's something else? Is that representing something else? Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it's representing the flaws in my personality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
And there's no way that action is what happened, right?
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
But that's a catalyst.
It's
a catalyst.
Yeah.
It's not 40th.
What do you think is the biggest cause of people breaking up right now in a relationship? What do you think is causing it?
Money, financial struggles.
Financial struggles?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's got to be that's like husband-wife shit. I mean, boyfriend, girlfriend?
I think it's like financial struggles and then like whatever you want to call like mailing it in.
You're not going to like this.
So not cheating. You think that's like a rarity? You think it's more the money stuff?
Yeah, I think it's just
You're not going to like this answer.
Oh.
Couples meeting on the internet that are poorly selected that should not be together. Because the internet is not how people should meet.
The only way you should meet is at a dirty, late night,
Yeah, he's
5
like-
a.m. bar.
yeah. He's because you both know that you're degenerate.
Stick it on your shoe because that's where you find
You know
life
the best way to meet a person, Jarrett knows,
in person.
being introduced.
Being introduced. Social circle, yes.
Social circle.
It is the greatest opener, no demand. But it's like, what is the best opener? Is it an opinion? Is it a compliment? Is it be introduced because you can't be turned down? Because if you get turned down, the introduction. You know what's so funny? Not even what I was just about saying, like, you know somebody. If you actually go, hey, have you met my friend Jared? Introduce me. Just even though you don't even know this girl, something about being introduced just works. That's why
Because they're
met your
assuming that
mother.
there's not a serial killer. That's what the
got a
automatic
friend?
assumption is that this person's
Have you
not
met Ted?
dangerous.
have you met Ted? Like that works. It was a joke, but like the introduction, it works. For those who don't know, have you met Ted? Watch How I Met Your Mother. That is a decent opener. It is modern success approved. You have 7 openers, I heard, right?
I have
Yeah,
7.
7 days of the week.
I have 7 now, 8 openers that I use for cold
8?
approach. Yeah, I have an
This
8.
is the first time we're gonna hear
The 8 we're still workshopping the 8th one.
All right, tell them the 7 and let's workshop the 8.
Opener 1, we call it the jacket opener, which is misinterpreting an item that somebody has as your own. So I'd be like, wait a second, is that my jacket?
And I go, I'm not wearing a jacket. You look seem weird.
And then you get tased by the bouncer. No, it's representative to something that you're wearing.
Got you. Okay.
So is that my thing? Okay.
Are those my heels?
Yeah, that would work actually. Is that my,
It's kind of a play on my outfit opener. I'll go, oh my gosh, we're the exact same thing tonight, or outfit tonight. How embarrassing.
Do you know why I have 7? This is before I even get into it.
Why?
Because we don't want to have default no thinking opening. We don't want to be like, girl open. We have to apply situational awareness. So every opener is for a different situation.
All right, so we got the
The
jacket.
first thing we're doing is situation. So that's usually for people that are in transit or in like a neutral space in the bar.
All right.
Okay. Now, if you're
In transit.
if they're moving,
He's like, if they're on buses, subways.
airplanes.
If you're ever on a subway and she's wearing a jacket,
He's like,
Albert's your man.
and he's like, and this is where the debate. Here's where the debate begins. He's like, moving sidewalks. Are they in transit? Are they standing still? I couldn't even get it out. I
don't know.
You're like,
It's hard.
I couldn't even get it out.
All right, now what about for the girls who aren't wearing jackets? What do we do with this?
You could just say it to any item. Is that my shirt? Is that my...
no, what's
my
the second
glasses?
opener now?
Okay, opener 2. So this is if you're going to a bar and there's physically someone at the physical bar, cut me in
Couch is
line.
eating me.
The cut me in line opener.
Cut me a line?
Cut me in line opener.
Oh, I was like, you're from some degenerates.
No.
Cut me a line.
Yikes. That happens later. No, so what you do is, ideally in a bar that isn't very busy, but it could also work at a busy bar, is you create proximity and you get shoulder to shoulder with them.
What? And what you're drinking could also be at a busy bar. Could also be at a busy bar.
Yeah, no, this is for all scenarios.
You're like talking so fast all of a sudden.
Maybe it's
Cut him a line. Cut him a line.
or make me a nice espresso. It was good.
He goes, ideally at a moderate bar, could be at a busy bar.
Yeah, I don't know where I turned into an auctioneer.
You're an auctionear.
He's like, no empty bar, no empty
All
bar.
right, open number 2, number 3, number 4. Number 4, jacket. No jacket, defensive.
Actually, it would have been good.
My jacket, your jacket, here we go.
All right.
So number 2, can I cut you in line?
So number 2 is, no.
Now it's called cut a line.
Did you cut me in line?
Did you cut me in line?
So what you do is you saddle up next to them. You wait for them to, like, you occupy empty
Now we're
space
on
at the bar.
horses.
And you wait for them to go to the bar. And then when they think it's like their turn to order, you go, did you guys just cut us in line? My friend and I have been waiting here for 45 minutes. Create like
So
some
mock
exaggerated number.
Rage is hot.
Yeah. So it's fake shock and awe. Then
You go mock rage to kiss piss.
oh yeah.
Like,
And
I want to get this method down.
And here's the beauty of it. You assign roles within what's happening, right? So generally it's like Mystery says, generally women of beauty are in numbers. They travel in packs or whatever. So whoever the girl in front is,
Right.
now you're like, you give her the role of like, wait, so let me guess, you sent her in because she's like the cute one and you're just in the background like doing all the work. And like you kind of do that.
Right.
And then this goes back to
Call
my
one
other
cute,
opener.
make the other one feel bad about herself.
If she has the credit card out to pay, you'd be like, actually, you know what? She's a good friend. She's going to pay for this drink. I respect that. So you notice what they have and what they're doing.
Okay. What's number 3?
So number 3 is move your way through the crowd. This is for busy bars that are packed.
I've done this. I've moved through crowds.
Yeah. So if it's like one of those, it's called move my way through, or I call it feel my way through the crowd. But so what you do is
my
you
favorite.
apologize for like how you're moving through a busy bar by like creating incidental contact. So you're just like, excuse me, sorry, I'm just gonna like walk over here. You're just like smile, excuse yourself, create incidental light contact.
Okay.
And then if they hold eye contact for more than 2 seconds, you stop and open directly with
What if it's 1.75 seconds?
give or take.
Okay.
So you stop and you just get like, if they give you like a half a second look, you open direct.
So you're reading facial
Oh,
expressions.
you go direct and you're
open
going
direct.
right to like, wow, you're
So you're just like, excuse me, I'm going over here, and you're like, you give them like this, like you're excusing yourself.
You're just like,
moving,
do we have a movement? Do
and
we have
then
a moment?
if they
I've
hold,
never seen them open direct. I'm just fascinated.
yeah, if they hold, hi, what's your name? Open direct.
Oh, so okay. That's like a yeah.
So you're
I'm talking like direct. I'm thinking like you're gorgeous. You're pretty.
no, you
like,
just hi, what's your name?
okay. That's
Yeah, that's the most direct I
All
can.
right. Number 4.
Number 4
We're gonna
is
have Brent edit the list here with the names. So we're gonna put that on Brent. So you guys
Is
are
it gonna show
enjoying
up
this?
right here?
Right there on the screen.
Or right-
Enjoy this right here.
Can we get a ticker across?
Number 4. Thank you,
Number
Brent.
4.
All right, Albert, let's go.
you really doing this to me?
Yeah. No, what's number 4?
Okay, number 4 is this is for really loud or packed venues.
Not the moving one. You're doing
No, this is really loud venues.
Okay. The what opener?
Kind of. I wish it was louder in here. So you go, I love this place. I just wish it was louder.
The irony opener. Okay.
So you get really close. What the beauty of loud venues is you can create more.
So far, this is my favorite one.
I don't think that's irony, by the way. I think that's sarcasm. But whatever you feel.
Sarcasm, irony, it's all ironic.
Yeah. It's an ironic, don't you think?
an ironic thing.
So
That's my favorite one so
you
far.
comment on. It also works for like when you're like in a place that you can't move, you're like a sardine. You just say, "I love this place. I just wish it wasn't so empty." When you,
Yeah,
like,
man,
literally
this place
can't
is
move.
dead.
Kind of a version of that.
Yeah, so I like that. All right, number 5.
That is ironic.
Don't you think? Number 5 is the
Really good.
yeah, the server or the waiter. This is probably one of my favorites. This is when you girls are seated at either a table or like a tabletop type thing. You come up to them and pretend to be a server at the restaurant.
You got an apron and everything?
Ideally, you get a menu and you say, hey, and you come up and be like, "Hey guys, did everything come out okay? Can I get you guys some more appetizers or maybe another round of cocktails?" So you come in with like what I call like service voice, and then you're reading in real time, because generally one girl like will look at you and be like, "I don't believe this." One girl might like look around for drinks, and then you call out the behaviors of what they do. So if the one girl like looked around and be like, "Oh my God, I almost had her. She's so adorable. She like bought it." But then this one that looked at me weird is like, "But she was fucking on to me." This one doesn't fucking fall for shit.
Okay.
So you, based on what they're doing, you're assigning characteristics to how they react to you.
Interesting. All right. You ever do it in reverse and just like do the hitch opener where you pretend one of them is a waitress?
Nah, too common.
Too common.
And then transition, you go back to, hi, what's your name?
No, you go back to the appetizers.
Yeah, this is a good one. Where were we at? Yeah.
6.
He goes, I'll be your entree.
Brett, do you remember any more? I forget.
These are you forget the last 2?
I actually am impressed that he got to 6.
They got the 5. We got 2 more.
Now we're on to 7.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
New
how
one.
numbers
Oh,
work.
the new one.
That's 8. What about 6 and 7?
No, the new one's really fun. So the new one is I call it the right person. Oh yeah, Chaplin and right person. Right person is, hey, quick question. I feel like you're the right person to ask. And then you start describing an interaction. So I'm about to go meet this girl. She's like, and you start from very general to specific. I'm about to go meet this girl, and I could use your advice. She's wearing like these glasses. They could be Ray-Bans and like a hat. What would you recommend I say to her?
Mm-hmm. I love that.
And
I
then
kind of want to flirt with this girl. I could do some tips, whatever. You're a girl. All right, she's wearing this, and you just describe it.
as you're doing this, you're kind of turning away. You're like, so this girl's I'm about to meet, and she's like, 5'8", whatever her height is.
Right,
and then as you get more specific, like, and she has a hat on that says Modern Success. And then
I love that.
What would you say?
Okay, this is my new favorite one.
So that's called the right
Sucking
person.
irony opener.
And then the last one is Charlie Chaplin. So this is, I call it Charlie Chaplin. So this is opening without using words. So this is like for a place that's like you're
Sounds
across.
advanced. You're gonna approach and not say a word. Not for beginners, guys.
Yeah. So this one, the way I developed this one was at Rhythm and Vine. I was at the bar, and then there was like obviously bartenders and shit. And then on the other side, there's like these 3 girls sitting, and the bartender was like kind of like a handsome dude. And I was like literally watching the bartender, watching the girls look at him, and I made eye contact with them, and I went like this. I was like, I'm not gay, but he's really hot. I was like, fuck. Like, I'm not gay, but he's hot, right?
Why is this gay?
I'm not gay,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but he's handsome. So it's just basically communicating.
He's like, I'm not gay.
It's like communicating without using words. Or like you could be like, you'd be drinking that. I'm like, what is that? And then like they're drinking a high noon. And I'm just like, I don't know.
Also
like,
work with dry erase boards.
Do you
or
remember
no?
Vegas boot camp, the Megan girl in a steel cage?
Yeah,
It was like
long time ago. Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah.
I did the Charlie Chaplin with her. I did the point, me, you, dance, whatever.
Right.
Like that was the whole thing.
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin. So that's when you can't. And then the best part of that opener is once you get a little bit of like a hook, you're just like, you pretend like you don't know how to continue with this. And you're just like, all right, just come over here. And you like wave them over and you get them to come join where you are.
Little compliance test.
Compliance test.
All right, now you said earlier you had 7 ways of getting anal. Can you? What are those ways?
For that one, you have to please subscribe to Modern Success, the VIP membership pro.
We got to get a little more lubricated for that.
Yeah.
So loosening it up for this.
So you like those, Jared? What's your favorite of those?
I like the irony one, but then I definitely like the
Right
second
person
and
one?
last one.
The right person one.
The right person.
The right person is best for day game, like a girl's walking her dog. Like this is for like a solo, like a one individual girl.
Okay. Do you think there's ever a time to do like a Hail Mary? Hey, I just thought you were gorgeous. Had to say hi. I became myself in the ass. Or like to me, that was the right game. I'm like, I've never seen you do that.
No, I don't do that. I've done that day game before, and I'm not crazy about it. I haven't had great success with it.
All right, what about texting? So you just had a great, 'cause I get this question a lot, maybe for both of you. I'd ask you about approaching, but so we got so for texting, you just had a great date with a girl. What do you okay, first of all, do you text that same night or next day?
Always something like had a good time, like a wrap up text.
Right.
Same night text is huge. I'm gonna add one more thing to the opening, Jared, because this is to me the most game breaking.
Gotta go
thing.
back.
This is the 8th. So you saw developing. This is gonna be a mind fuck for you. So this is almost like a superimpose yourself into the conversation before you're there. I know that sounds crazy. So what I'm saying is it's almost like you're overhearing what's happening and you're interjecting into it like you were in the conversation before you got there. So like I've seen this.
You've been doing that to me and Brandon our whole friendship.
Right. So like
He's like, I call this one Watergate.
yeah. So okay, here's
The waterboarding?
Here's a good time to do this. You know when like two girls are talking and you can tell one girl's like motivating her friend and she's like, I'm like, hey, I don't know what's happening here, but whatever it is, like you're gonna get over this, and she's a good friend. Like you're noticing how people are interacting and you're just like agreeing with that thing.
I'm noticing you use a good friend a lot.
Yeah, because
That's a good peer approval.
you want to
technique.
do peer approval, establish relationships between the two of them. It creates natural transitions.
All right, back to texting though. Same night text, and then we're gonna go into the next day text because I think same night text is pretty easy. Hey, hope you got home safe.
Well, Albert always goes with the same one.
Which is?
Albert always goes with the you really impressed me.
You really impressed me. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Albert always
I had an
goes
old
with
school
the you
one
really
that said, not gonna lie, you really impressed me tonight,
Yeah.
and I don't get impressed very
Very
often.
often.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
You heard it here. I like that a lot, honestly.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
I always been simple.
Have
Like,
you evolved
had a
from
great
that? You don't do
time.
that anymore?
Yeah, that depends.
I like the impressed me.
I like
good.
that too. I think that's better.
Fun. It's nice.
I always went.
That was my
just like a
first
simple-
claim to fame. I
basic.
ended up one of the on the attraction forums on one of the big gurus had a big list of like text messages, and mine was on there. That was like the first time I made it as a coach in like 2009.
The bigger, because I mean, I think anything the same night is nice. It's sweet. You impressed me. I had a great time with you. Get home safe. I hope you got home safe. Blah blah blah. Here's the real one. The next day, or do you believe in the 2-day rule? What? But like, when should they text, and what should they text after the date? After they go to bed.
I go with the old school Albert. I like the old school Albert of the like, hey, so I recently went out with this really cute girl, XYZ. She's super into whatever, Pokemon cards. What do you think she'd want to do for a second date? Or how do I invite her to go out to this concert or whatever? He always does that like call back, like talk about the girl in the third person thing.
Callback humor is huge.
Yeah.
And anything you can incorporate therein. Callback humor is like inside jokes or like
Yeah.
things you can reference to me is like really, really important.
So like with the barcade one to be like, hey, so like this girl's not really good at air hockey, but I think she's really cute anyway, and I'd like to take her to this place.
It's nice. I haven't done that in a while. That's good.
How do you think? Yeah.
Albert's like, come to
You know,
think of it.
making a comeback.
It happens to me so often.
All those
things
were
that I
funny.
invent that I forget I made up.
Those were
and
funny.
people are like, that's a great thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I used
So
to.
we got brains. We're walking encyclopedia.
You do like,
too.
yeah, you do callback, like little tease.
I've seen coaching. Oh, here's another opener that I saw him coaching in a boot camp. No credit to Destrade. Hey, do you think a guy like me could find a wife in a place like this?
That is an old school Al.
It's kind of newer school, but I saw him using that as an
you
opener.
still keep thinking you met your wife randomly everywhere you go. By the way, new wife material right here. I found my wife tonight. I'm like, 6 a.m. at Fat Cats? Really? Like, this is the way. Like,
4:30.
I don't know if that's an opener. Like, you genuinely believe every girl, like the Ted, not Ted Bundy. What's the guy? Ted.
He's not a hopeless romantic. He's just like a hopeless. Yeah.
You're a homeless romantic.
I put the hopeless in hopeless.
Yeah.
romantic. I am a weird, oddly hopeless romantic kind of guy.
It's not hopeless romantic. You're just like weirdly optimistic. Or
I am really
You know what you are? You're unfazed by history. That's what it is.
I am
Unfazed by history. That's what we call it.
Let's turn this into an Albert therapy session. Let's just analyze this and figure this. What's happening?
Yeah. So when did you know you had commitment issues?
Thanks.
Hell,
It all started real early. We have very differing things. Brandon comes into every interaction with skepticism. I come in with hopeless optimism.
Yep.
And Jared's like, I want to figure this out. I want to crack this little code.
Yeah. I think every
He
person.
has no feeling.
No,
He's
no,
just
no.
like, I got to figure this out.
I think every person is going to attack me, try to con me, like has ulterior motives. You think that
Women must
person's
love
going to
it.
be like open for a fun interaction, and Jarrett just thinks he won a sweepstakes.
Yeah. Jared's like,
He's like, when do I get the check? Yeah.
he's like, ChatGPT, how do I feel about this? And they're like, "Drrr." He's like, good. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
you guys, ChatGPT has actually done an amazing thing with dating because you can go to any city in the world now and just type in who you are, your interests, whatever, and go, give me some date ideas. You could be like, I want to build on my Instagram. Here are the things I'm good at. Like I'm athletic, I'm fit, I'm whatever the case might be. Give me 20 suggestions of places around me to get good Instagram photos. So if you actually know what to look for, AI is huge. But now if you ask AI, hey, what are some good openers to go meet a girl? It flops. It'll give you like trash and awful things.
Al likes that though. Al likes that the robots haven't won yet.
Thank God. I need one advantage over the machines.
They're getting closer though. I'm telling you, it's a walking encyclopedia. It can, if you put in the right prompts, it'll figure it out. So what I want to do with Albert,
you know what's funny? You should use ChatGPT as like a joke opening challenge. Like, hey, ChatGPT, how should I approach, what's your name? Lindsay. And then like see what it says and be like, hold on, he's computing. I think that would be fun.
Well, you know, one of the things I started doing with Brian is we started doing these reels, and I'll ask a girl, how should I approach a girl on the street, right?
Yes, I like.
Give me an opener. And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, no, whatever do you think will work on a girl? They'll come up with something, and then right in front of them, I'll go and approach another girl using their opener to show them like only once. We did like 7 girls today. Only one actually worked.
Here's an extra layer to that. If you guys want to try this out and have fun with it, when they give you what to do, so let's say there's 3 of them, now join the other 2 girls and have the girl that gave the idea be like, okay, girls, it's us now, hit on us. And then
put them in the guy role.
Put them in the guy role and make them hit on you as part of one of the girls.
I love that. Every time a girl complains about guys or whatever, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, guys do so. Here, how about this? I want you to be the guy. Show me how it's done.
Yeah, you gotta set them up so that they think it's simple. Be like, so it's just like super easy to like approach a girl at a bar, like with an easy whatever, and then go do that and be like, all right, give us your best one.
Let's go.
I want to see this.
And then you like physically join them and be like, come on, give us what you got.
I love that.
Put them on the spot. Everyone, dude, they go tight butthole. Everybody goes tight butthole.
I really think role playing in general is just not used enough. Not enough guys are doing it. If I get a girl to admit being my fiance, right? If we do the role play for my fiance, it's a lock. It is a done deal. If I start introducing her to my fiance to the guy next to me, and now she's playing along,
it's over.
It's over.
So do you see why the jacket opener and the cut me in line opener have value? Because they're both role play openers. You're like, wait a second, are those my glasses?
Yeah.
If they accept the role play, they're within compliance.
That's my only concern is it might be too early with their accept, but if they accept, absolutely. Because now they're playing along, they're into it.
But now if they don't accept, you can be like, wow, really? You're going to steal my jacket and also bust my balls? This girl's unbelievable. Can you believe her?
Do it.
So you playfully break rapport based on their non-compliance. Not to be too technical.
My favorite of yours is still going to always be the describing her like, I'm here to meet a great girl. We have what I'm looking for. You can help me out with
The right person?
I'm looking for the right person.
You like that one?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to try it later tonight or whatever. I'm down.
Can I tell you something? I've done all of the other ones hundreds of times. I've only ran that one twice.
What was the result?
Not good.
Well,
I did one at a
coach.
I only did it twice, but there were, I think in my defense, there were 2 hired guns. One was a hired gun. The other one, I can't remember. One was
hired gun is
a person who was like working. So it was like a lady at like a med spa or something. I was just like leaving my this Fit Life food place, and I saw this girl. I'm like,
How much of it though is like awareness of like how you're perceived? Because I feel like Jarrett can get away with like a lot more direct because he's a little bit less like.
That's interesting.
He's like more disarming.
That's interesting.
And you're like
That's
a little
nice way. He's a little bit like, you know,
it's like
right.
Not threatening.
Yeah, you look a little bit.
When you're short and pudgy, it works to my benefit. I
don't
get
mean
it.
that. I mean that
What do you
just.
mean?
I mean,
Yeah. What do you mean by you people?
Albert looks like more traditional, like kind of frat guy, jockey guy,
Right.
And you look like more of an intellectual, like I don't know.
But that's why I try not to do pickup
softer look.
Softer, yeah. That's why I try not to do pickup-y stuff for routines because it's like, oh, this fucking guy, like I try to fly under the radar. So you think Jared would have more success with that?
Like if especially with
Maybe
the
that's why I
glasses,
like it because it's like
especially with the glasses, like girls would root for you to have the balls to be direct, and girls would root for him to be like a little bit more like not like grab my arm and
is
like,
that direct?
That's why I developed,
Yeah.
that's why I developed the
Playful
Shy Alpha style. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have to play against
Shalfa
what I look
for
like.
short.
The Shalfa.
Yeah, you both.
I like the I don't know if it's again to me being direct is like I want to pick you up, I'm into you, you're hot, you're pretty, you're whatever. I look at that as self-amusing. I'm fucking around with her. I guess it is flirting in nature. Okay, so I get that.
You gotta just be self-aware of like how you're perceived. Like I understand that I have a hateable face, and like girls are gonna be like, first
still wanna
reaction, I want to
punch
punch you.
Yeah.
First reaction.
You really do got this face you want to punch.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta be aware though. You gotta be aware of that, and you gotta use it. And like
Hit this face.
yeah, so like a great opener would be like, hey, like I know I have a hateable face, but like let's get past that.
Right.
You just got to be self-aware.
You want to call out what they're already thinking. Like, how many guys
100%.
hitting you about this tattoo or whatever it is? Like, you should.
I was going to get into some racially ambiguous stuff. He's like, so I know what you're thinking, and yes, I'm from XYZ.
Yes. I for 6 months in their friendship, I thought Albert was black. Like, you got to just play with it.
I'm not black. I'll give you one more opener. Here's a play on what Brandon said. I think you've done this before, but if you haven't,
Probably.
Jared, have you done like the blowout opener?
The blow job opener.
Easy, blowout. Do you know the blowout openers?
Please reject me, blow me out.
No, close. So when you see another guy approach a girl or a group of girls and you go in directly after him,
Oh, what did he do wrong? Or
point out.
something like that? Yeah,
like-
I've done that.
honestly, like I was really rooting for that guy, but like it was weird. Like I felt a little strange when he did this, and like I can't believe like you call out what he's doing wrong, kind of.
I like I was rooting for him because it's like a little puppy. Like there. Damn it! I was hoping for that guy.
Yes, you don't want to like. I mean, it's okay to like call out what he's doing, but you don't. Yeah, I was like, dude, I was really pulling for that guy.
Anytime you can point out how your general competition sucks, anytime you can remind them how bad the dating market is, how bad these guys are, right? So, for example, like one thing I used to do was, listen, I'm going to get you a nice guy. You deserve a great guy. Again, I'm disqualifying myself. I'm going to introduce you to a great guy here. And she goes, no, you don't have to do that. Blah, blah. No, you're that guy. I'm going to point to some dorky, fat, whatever guy. I'm going to go get him for you. I got your back. And I'll literally walk away and have her grab my arm and go, no, do not do. They pull me back.
And you got to play, by the way, good thing, play it up to be like, oh my God, I just saw him. Don't make it weird. Look, he's right here. He's the guy over there. And you just like, and like you like point at like the worst guy.
The worst guy. And this combines two amazing things. You're reminding them of the bad dating market and you're now role playing. You're going to go do this whole thing. And now she's got to stop you. She's grabbing on your arm. You're doing a takeaway. You're disqualifying yourself. Just all these like right things.
What percentage do you guys think of the male single market has good to above average game? What percentage of the guys have good to above average?
We have to define it though. Like what's good to above average?
Is 51% by definition.
Okay. Quality. No, you're right. Sorry. Let me change the wording on that.
Level?
Like quality,
naturals?
high quality game. High quality game.
How many define that? What is high quality? What are we
you
talking
or
about?
I would see and be like, that motherfucker's got game.
Okay. So like we would be like, wow by it. Like
we'd be impressed. Be like, this guy's good.
Less than 10%.
I personally know. Okay, less than how much?
Less than 10%.
I'm going to say 3%.
I'm at like the 1%.
I
think I know like 3 untrained guys in my life. Nah, 3 is too little. I probably know 10 guys.
Well, hold on. Wait, maybe. Okay. If I'm talking about, if we go to like a Walmart or the average guy, 0.5 to 1%. Because a vast majority of people don't even leave the house. They don't even go out. But if I'm doing this survey in a nightclub or a bar, then I say 3%. Because
there's 100 guys in a bar. Of those 100,
I think 3 out of 100 will have decent game because you have to get out of the house. You got to dress up. You got to be out there doing it. But if I'm in like those streets of New York and I'm just approaching a random guy, 0.5%. But if the guy's out there,
how crazy that girls still try it. They're like, I'm gonna go to a bar. I'm gonna get dressed up. Maybe a guy will talk to me, and they know 97% of the guys are complete.
You're still getting dressed up and going to the same dirty bars thinking you're going to meet your wife. I mean, it's the same.
I have the ability like to deploy a skill set.
So much of it though, like I don't even know. I don't think I would want it done to me. Maybe I would. I don't know. I'll get into it. You let me know.
I like you had a whole conversation.
I love this.
I had a whole conversation.
I would do it. No,
I don't know.
Stop it, Brandon.
Girls are so particular that if they opened, they could talk to so many guys that they were into.
Oh, but they can't do that.
If they opened,
that breaks the code.
But not even. It doesn't. It's just a gentle open. Like if they do lingering eye contact, literally say hello or stand next to the guy.
Incapable.
I'm just saying.
But do you know what a girl?
I would say less girls can do that than have top
100%.
But what if you eliminate the two where they have to speak? Stand next to the guy.
They'll do that.
Or lingering eye contact.
Proximity.
They'll do proximity.
Or lingering eye contact.
That's hard. And then some might.
Do you imagine being a girl?
If a girl gave me lingering eye contact,
You still
I was
wouldn't
like,
approach.
No, 100%. No. No, he knows, 100%.
He would.
If a girl gave me,
He's aware enough. He's high awareness.
If a girl gave me lingering eye contact or proximity, even me with my approach anxiety, I would still approach.
Oh,
Because again, you're like eliminating the approach. You just then literally have to say, ugh, and it counts.
It's true.
You could
can we put out in the test?
Because it feels like it's a warm open.
Can we have your approach with a
100% because it's a warm open.
I've seen him warm
So
open.
if I get a girl to look your way and I up and down, you'll approach her with a
I've seen Brandon get approached, by the way, many times.
Of course. Look at him.
Way more than me
They
or
want to punch his face. I'm with it.
No, but I've seen girls approach Brandon and hit on him, and he's just like, man, but I'm fuerte. But I'll tell you this, dude. Think about this: being a girl at a bar, and this still just arrived in my brain.
Probably been approached twice in my life. This guy, twice on a night out.
Jehovah's Witness. So being a girl at a bar and expecting a guy to show up is like just answering every call and assuming someone's going to sell you the right house.
Yeah,
You're like,
but so this is what I'm saying. So a girl shows up at a bar, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, she doesn't realize it, but 3% of guys, or maybe let's say 10% of guys are capable of approaching her, right?
okay.
But you use the percentage you want. 5% are capable of approaching her?
3.
No. Some can approach.
No. Capable of approaching, not with good game.
Oh, I mean,
We were just talking about a guy. We
drunk?
were just talking about a friend earlier, just before. I'm not going to say who it was, but you guys know who it was, right? With our friends with our buddy Danny. I wouldn't say he has great game, but he tries. He shoots shots. I'm not going to say who it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He tries, and that.
But are we talking about drunk guys, sober guys?
Oh, he's
Some guys-
friends with her. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, what percentage of guys are capable of going up to a girl and saying words or making their like interest semi-known?
I would say going out in the bar
Just
or
a-
club scene. I would say 20% of the guys there are approaching or talking.
I was
About
going to say,
Okay.
I would say 15. So, we're close.
So girls going out already eliminating 80% of the guys, right?
yeah, like,
Then of those 20%, you're saying 3%, you're saying 1%, right?
have high quality.
1 to 3% will be like top notch.
But girls don't even want. But girls don't even care about good game. They lower the bar.
Right. Some
They're just like-
guys
Right.
might just be really tall. Some guys might just
Right.
have the look they want.
Yeah.
Right.
Some guys might get lucky and be like, wait a minute, Sarah. And
Right.
like,
but that's what I'm saying. So then they're going to get approached by 3 guys that
every
have
kind of status. They'd be
any
like, I know
sort
the
of game,
bartender.
and then they have to hope that those 3 guys are their type. And it's fucking insane.
Yeah, but you see, you think, okay, here's.
But they've
here-
got to just plant
No,
themselves.
here's a misconception. Here's where I think you don't understand. You're thinking they're out to find the guy and to find the right guy, and that's why they're out in the bar and they're looking for the one, like Albert is trying to find his wife or some shit. That's not why they're out. They're not why they're out. They're out for the validation. They want the attention. They want to see
interesting.
and be seen. They don't even, not
think they want
necessarily even the
both.
guys.
I think they want both.
They want,
Well, depending on the age. Depending on the age.
If they find a guy that's awesome for them, it is like a grand slam in baseball. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But they're not there. They're there to get on base.
It depends on. It
They're there
depends.
to just get on base. They're there for like,
You know, dude, I
attention,
honestly
the
thought
I think it
about
depends
that.
on the age, though.
No, Jared, I think about that sometimes because I see like groups of girls. I can tell they're not with guys, and they do all the indicators. They're buying their own drinks, and I'm like, and then eventually one of the girls actually generally has a boyfriend, and I'm just like, why are these girls out like without?
sometimes for other girls.
It's
I've
weird.
seen Anna light up. If a guy talks to Anna, she'd be like, ugh, like she'd puke and like she hates that attention. But if a girl looks at her and says, "I love your purse," she will light up. She'll be like, "This night is so," and she'll take no offense, Anna, she'll take forever getting dolled up, putting the makeup on, the hair, right outfit. Everything will be 2 hours late for some shit. But if she gets a girl to compliment her, it's all worth it.
Well, but again, she's a girl.
because
Wait,
girls
hold
are.
on, hold on.
No,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you better hold it back.
You, I owe you.
You, me,
Go.
I think it's because girls are naturally competitive and catty and negative with each other. So when they validate each other, it means a lot. Where dudes are just like, bro, what's up, man? You're cool. Like, we're just like bros. Girls are like, do not get along as easily as guys.
There's memes about this where like a guy goes up to a girl and says, "You're really pretty." She goes, "Ew, get away from me." A girl goes, "You're really pretty." She goes, "Oh my God, thank you so much."
She has a boyfriend.
Even single girls are just gonna be like, wow, thank you. Like they're so
They'll still be happy about the girl complimenting them, but they are out for a different reason. Anna is not out ever to get hit on a guy.
every girl I interview and I talk to. Number one, you'll be happy with this. They don't like online dating. I think they're lying.
They're
I think they're
100%
fucking lying because every girl I interview talks to is
Online
like,
dating, can I tell you, online dating is exactly what I just said. They can plant themselves
Yeah.
next to a guy that they find is their type and show interest.
it's so weird, but every girl I interview and talk to,
No, they're fucking lying.
they don't do online dating. They've
fucking
never
lying.
done. I think they're lying.
Do you know why they don't like online dating?
Why?
Because online dating is a vehicle for guys that don't have good intentions or serious intentions to try to just find easy hookups.
Oh, but dirty bars never. Those are the
at least those guys have the fucking balls to go up to a girl.
Those guys have the balls to get
they have
drunk
more
next to a girl.
confidence, but they're still there to get a sleazy hookup.
But
with
most guys don't
with
even
a girl
approach
making
it.
a bad decision.
But most guys don't even approach in bars. Whereas
That's a different topic. You say the guys are online to get an easy hookup with a slutty girl.
You don't have
but
to
the guys at these dirty bars
Wait.
are there for no.
You also do not have to
Like,
approach.
No,
that's what I'm here. Tonight, I will be in Fort Lauderdale as your knight in shining white claw, and I will have good intentions.
If you're at an after-hours bar drunk, you don't even have to approach. You can literally Tasmanian devil into making out with a girl.
I still want to see you approach.
I love that he's talking about after-hour bars. How often are you out in after-hour bars
I
drunk?
don't have to. I know you're out there.
No, I'm saying, how often are you there?
We get the play-by-play
information from him. That's like me telling you guys about the latest with Marvel. Cool. Tell me more about the fucking. Tell me more, brother. Tell me more.
I have been
In your experience, Brandon.
He goes, I can imagine. I was just giving like the scene where he goes, no, you haven't. He's like, but you can imagine what
I've
it'd be
been
like.
to Fat Cats with you. I've been to after hours.
He goes, once a year on your birthday, I do this.
I haven't been out there in years, but I've been out there, and you can Tasmanian devil yourself into a good situation.
So let's all agree on that. What is the best way to meet a quality girl?
Yikes.
Online for sure.
Leave the state of Florida, Missouri, Tennessee, South Carolina.
He's like, if you're not in Missouri,
I
you're in
have an
Missouri.
announcement to make. I got something planned for Albert, but I want to lead up to it. What is the
Albert.
best way to meet a girl?
Being introduced.
Join Modern Success and learn the
Circle.
skills.
Not a selfless plug. We did not pay him for it.
Social circle for sure.
Social circle, right?
Social circle.
If we go beyond social circle, who's the best person to introduce you?
A girl?
A girl, all right? If we go beyond a girl, what's the best kind of girl to introduce you?
Your friend's girlfriend?
Okay, but I would say a girl with a large pool of women.
Yeah.
All right? So, in a few weeks, we are bringing on a matchmaker, and we are going to have her dissect Albert and see...
Do I get to be on for this?
No, not for that.
Oh, no.
You're kicked off the show for this one. So we're going to see what she can do with Albert because he's been looking for his wife forever. It's on me. I'm going to set this up.
If you guys have seen the show Millionaire Matchmaker, this is like Thousandaire Matchmaker. I have oodles and oodles of White Claws and protein bars and things to offer these girls, so I'm excited.
I'm going to have her watch this episode and study you in previous episode and see what she comes up with. We're going to have a Rolodex and check this out. I wanted to announce it at the end.
Yeah, give her your best smolder.
Lettering it.
But but what you want? Anything you want to say? Like, what are you looking for? Any checks, box
Yeah,
you should check off?
Wait, hold on.
What
You
am I
s-
looking for?
No. Yeah, you say what you're looking for, and then I'll translate.
Yes. Can we do
This is like a game of telephone. Jim
Yeah.
thinks he knows what I'm looking for. I think I know what I'm looking for. I think Brand's the only one that
I'm
thinks.
the only one that.
All right, you try. Okay, this is like the Chappelle. No, was it Chappelle or There's that skit where like the guy's the president and he's his translator.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Go ahead.
So I'm looking for like a partner in crime, mob life energy.
Hold on, stop right there. Partner in crime, somebody that stays out late, doesn't wake up early.
Okay.
Yikes. Knows that I'm pretty thought out with my decisions. So when
Pause. Pretty thought decisions.
That's literal. Go.
Easy.
that generally, allows me to have like kind of a leadership role in the relationship, an actual partner who supports me and is,
Somebody who has insurance.
rational thinker. Wouldn't
Somebody
date
who
him.
doesn't get drunk and freak out.
Rational thinkers. Do you want somebody who wouldn't date
doesn't
you?
get drunk and freak out. That's funny. That's good. Rational thinker. Fuck. What else am I looking for? Kind, appreciative, non-entitled, thinks of others first.
Somebody not from South Florida.
That's the one.
All right. Well, if you know someone along these lines,
In the Tri-County area.
yeah, we have an eligible bachelor here.
Oh, and apparently they have to be born according to Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
in the
And for
90s.
Albert
now-
specifically,
big
it
one.
has to be born in the 90s.
So no 80s.
Born
No
in the
80s and no
2000s.
2000s. Has to be born
So
in
they
the
have to be
90s.
born between
And it's
1990 and 1999. So, yikes. This is nice.
I made
is this
this
like a
section,
dating
2000.
application? What's happening here?
We'll see. So if you are now notice we didn't say a woman. So if you are a guy and you're born in the 90s,
And you don't get drunk and freak out.
we got you. All right.
No freak outs. Yeah,
All
I'm not
right.
a freak out guy.
Take care. We'll see you in the next episode.